We currently have the biggest crash in history ongoing. Millions of people are currently being wiped out. And you have about two days left to bring the banks your currency. And according to China, we have a massive dollar dump incoming. That's what the president is telling all of the banks. Get ready and buckle up. Oh, and just in case you're following CarMax, you know those used car prices? Oh my gosh, it went kaplooey. And I've been telling you for quite some time, you want to buy a car, don't buy a car. You need to wait. And rail volumes, you know, stuff that moves around and you buy it, shrank almost 5%. Not this year, this week. And the stock market looks like a dumpster fire. This is fine. Everything is perfectly fine. I cannot believe how many stories. I'm like, which one are we covering today? It's like all of my dreams of end of the world. They all come on one day. You got to space it out there, elites. No, when I almost missed that story, that's why I brought it down. I'm like, bravo, you're going to forget. Robert is saying biggest crash in world history. Issues dire warning and avoid anything that can be printed. And it looks like central banks, Robert, have your back. They're already saying, bring us that dirty currency. We got to issue our new USDC. Or actually, it's CBDC, and you'll probably need a lot of CBD when this whole thing goes under. UK paper, bring them your 20s. You can't use them anymore. Bring them your 50s. The notes are expiring. So all of that currency that you currently have underneath your mattress, well, you can't use it anymore. Against the law. Just like that, we have the end of the paper money era. That's it. And you know what? I'm pretty sure if I scroll down, we're going to see rioting in the streets. Bravo, you're so doom and gloom. Can I still use the paper? Starting October 1st, it's just a couple days, right? Can't be used. No, you can't use it for spending. Nothing. Retailers, nothing. Businesses, you can't use it. It's not legal tender. And won't it be just exciting when America does that? Oh, it's right around the corner, kids. We just need a really big event, which it looks like we're starting to come into one. Also, just to basically give you what she's going to tell you with the currency, and then I'll tell you what I think. You know how you can't, September 30th, you can't use it. Watch, they'll scratch it off, throw it away. Now, you got to take it into wherever you got to take it. They're getting everyone prepared, right? To bring in your cash, because that is just, it's bad. Because we've created something better. So that's, you want to get the people, you got to understand how it works. Like, okay, so we got to do this. We've done this before. We're good at it. You tell us, government, what you want us to do, and we will do it, because safety first. I mean, the market just got destroyed today. I should have kept my Apple put open. It wasn't a put. I shorted it. I was like, I made enough. That's good. No one ever shorts Apple. I went on a limb. Looks like every indice is in the toilet. But the one I want to show you, you want to know when this all goes to hell in a handbasket? You'll want to take a look at the VIX. Okay. And we are that close to a liquidity crisis, which we had one in 08. See this? See that big pump? Pump-a-roo? Well, we're going to get another one. And how do I know this? It's because I'm a chartist. You draw a couple lines there and you carry this one. I've actually had this drawn for a while now. I think we're going to go from here. Probably you have maybe March, maybe before that, you cross that blue line and it is liquidity crisis time. The world ends. Well, I mean, like, oh wait, if it didn't feel like it ended, then it's only like twice as bad as that. And I could actually, maybe not twice as bad. I could draw these triangles. See back there, that was a pop. So maybe we won't get that high. Maybe we're going to be safe. Maybe only 2/3 of the way there. And right now, the entire world is preparing for it. Good old, this is fun. Look back, tell our kids. I remember the good old days. China tells state banks to prepare. It's a coming for a massive dollar dump and yuan buying spree as Beijing prior interventions have failed. And like always, they're going to make this really bad. And then they're going to say, oh, but wait, we have a solution. And you better be trading this thing all the way into the floor because you make money going down, you make money going up. Also, my bear market money. Please, if it says 1,000, you missed the coupon code down below. Just turn on your bell notification. Once you grab it, you turn it off, whatever. But I have to keep filming, and I need you to let me know if I misspelled something, which one of you guys trolled me in the comments section. You said I'm like, if I misspell the word bear, you said you misspelled the word bear, and I freaked out. So take advantage of that $200 if you can grab it. If you can't, come on back tomorrow so you don't have to be fearful. What do you do when everyone's fearful? You're greedy. Just not yet. So hold on. Wall Street's fear gauge is finally waking up to market mayhem. Oh, 5 other VIX inversions. Oh, you wait. You're going to be seeing a whole lot about the VIX. But the good news is I just taught you about it. Now, when is it going to take off? I don't know. Just like my last call. And I said we were going to have a bounce. That didn't last long, did it? Gave you one green candle. I missed it by 1 day. So there was your green candle. It's SPX, same thing, 9. This thing is still overextended. SPY, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, no bueno. So it looks like that's the only bounce you got. And then down lower. That actually, if I turn this on to the monthly, that's our kiss of death, which Jim Cramer, weird. He got a call wrong. He said we wouldn't break that line. Well, Jimmy, looks like we broke it, and we're going to have hell to pay. And also, I was just reading an article from Peter Schiff, who has been on my channel, I believe, a couple of times. He said gold has been the best performing asset in 2022. And I'm looking at this chart, Peter. I don't know, buddy. Now, I'm going to say it's not, and I'm going to say you owe my friend Brent Johnson a gold coin on this one. Now, this is where it gets confusing, because I agree with you. Physical. But the question is when. I know when for you. Stack every day. Well, I want to buy low. That's the whole thing. Now, if the dollar's ripping higher for how long? A year? 2 years? I want to be making lots of digits go in that direction, so I can then buy the stuff that I want. And if my gold and silver go down, I can't buy the things that I want. Well, that will because I don't have enough of these to buy the properties that I want, to buy the things that I need. Complicated, I know. That's why you subscribe to this channel. So now it's Robert. Robert's saying we're in the biggest crash in history, and here are the 3 hard assets. I'm assuming, I'm just going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say it's gold, it's silver, and it's Bitcoin. As I scrolly, I think I was wrong. Precious metals. Okay, got you on that one, Roberto. What else? We got buy gold, Bitcoin. Number 2. What's the third one? Food. So make sure you have food. Well, actually, say probably you'll want to make sure that you have ground, okay, and you can plant your food, water your food, no matter what the government does or says when they say, hey, give us your currency. Because we want to give you this this cryptocurrency, which it won't be. But do you see my dilemma of I know I've been supposed to be buying gold at 2,000 and then lower and lower. I'm like, I just want to wait. Once they reverse, because I've been saying on this channel forever, dollar goes up, precious metals go down. When I see that flip, yeah, but the premiums, Bravo, I understand. Also, don't be surprised if what the government did, like they did back in the Great Depression and other times when they said you can't hold gold, you can't hold silver, you can't hold Bitcoin. You know they're coming after that one. That one's easy. That's illegal. Gold and silver, illegal. You got to use this. And the people will go, yes, that's the right thing to do. Make sure you always do the right thing. And hopefully at that point, you have your garden and you're away from the crazies. And oh, hey, I found the article. Gold is one of the best performing assets of 2022. Oh, and also, just in case you're into railroads, like me, U.S. rail volumes fell, okay, I can't say almost 5%. It's 4.4. I'm stretching it. I do that on this channel. Fell 4.4% in week 38. In 1 week, almost 4%. So you know what that means? That means disinflationary, because you get mad at me when I use the word disinflation. Also, just know, which the people that do sell you the gold and silver, they like inflation because then the price of gold and silver goes up. Except it didn't do that this year. Huh. That's interesting. And that is why we follow the charts and not, oh, this is what it's supposed to do. Used car prices. Follow the charts. You see, we're a rolling in the wrong direction. Well, that is if you're currently CarMax, which their stock just gapped down into a dumpster fire. Yeah, it keeps going the wrong way, but I'm in the way. Just trust me, it's not looking good. Then, gee, I wonder if we could have just turned on one indicator back in December when the charts are telling you the car market is rolling. But when everyone's piling in at 155, well, now you could pick it up for quite a bit less at 65. Also, almost 60%. Poof, gone. So for those of you that listened and you have lots of cash on the side, you could almost get ready to start kicking a couple tires. Oh, and also coming in from Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve, your game plan isn't working. Your jobless claims actually are falling. So I don't think people even want to work anymore. Sorry, Jerome. If you were going to hold the whole world underwater until the bubbles stop, but I think you should let everyone up for just a moment to breathe. And we do know how the whole jobs thing is working. The people that don't want to work aren't working anymore. They figured that out a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. The people that need to survive now have 5 jobs. And also, to answer the question, Jerome, are we in a recession yet? The answer is no one will ever. That's a nice wiener. Sorry. ADHD. I saw a scroll. U.S. economy shrank. And no, I don't want to pay $4 a month. In the first half of 2022, updated GDP confirms. It looks like the revision, still gross domestic, GDP, the official scorecard of the economy, which it really isn't. It's not. Fell out of my hair. 0.6. So, yeah. So here we go. Can we say recession now? No, we can't say that. Currently in an election something, so we don't want to ruffle the feathers. And also this weekend, I'm going to get Michael on. I'm going to get Neil on because these guys are on the different ponds and islands. So they're going to tell us about how bad it is over there. So make sure you subscribe so you can see these videos. Pension fund panic leads to Bank of England's emergency intervention. Here's what you need to know or run under a rock. But I say just let it all burn down because you and I know how to trade bear markets now. We know, is Robert on? Millions will be wiped out. That's not a good thing. You don't want millions wiped out, but you want to know when said blood in the streets. So make sure you guys know when to enter because it's going to get complicated. Take advantage of everything that I offer, and I will see you tomorrow.